All right. We are back. We are back. Let's do that. Uh, so we just got the axe. Cool. We were going to get the flame vent, and that means we need to go to the antechamber. So we're going to be here at the antechamber. Um, I'll show you where you can get some scrap iron. I'm really hoping I didn't screw up the purification ending, because that is an ending I want to show you guys, because it includes a couple of bosses I would like to face. But I'm worried I like missed a step, so hopefully that's not the case. But you see that we got 2 scrap iron. That's all we needed. Uh, Unfortunately, I do have to farm sometimes in this game for materials, and so that probably won't be the last time. But that's just to show you. So for some things like that, it's super easy. Like that gave me 2 scrap iron, which is quite a bit. So we need the umbrella, and we need 1,000 sin. So how much sin do we have? I'll have to use the bulging coin purse. Um, but I want the flame vent. I like the flame vent a lot. It's really solid. The piercing Sabimaru is super good too. Aged feather mist raven we can go ahead and get, or we can get, well, we can't get a spear, so let's go ahead and get the mist raven. This is the time where when you have the money, just go ahead and start getting items. That should be fine. This should be fine. Let's just do 2. Okay. Cool. So we'll get some more tools. Upgrade. Neat. So now we just need a whole bunch of scrap iron, is all. A whole bunch of scrap iron. Oh, I forgot. I'm an idiot. So we got this from the Guardian Ape. You get the last shinobi tool that you can get, which is the slender finger. It's like a whistle. So you can see right here, we could have spent our money on that. But that'll probably be the next thing we upgrade. That way, because eventually we want to get malcontent. Really, really solid item. Really solid. But unfortunately, like things like this, this is sealed, so we can no longer contact Kuro and Emma. And I'm almost positive I missed something. Like I think I was supposed to do something before this next boss, but we'll see. This next boss is very challenging. There's actually a couple of other enemies we could fight before it, but I don't want to fight them quite yet. I want to kill this one first, and then we can go after them. Because they're a little challenging. We definitely want Ichimonji double. Actually, no we don't. I lied to you. I freaking lied to you. We want Mortal Draw. We want Mortal Draw all day. Make sure to kill this guy. Maybe we'll get... Nah. I was hoping we could get some more scrap iron. That's asking for too much. So we're... Well, actually... Let me check over this... No, I lied. Getting some things mixed up. Anyways, we're going to go up here. So this is a turning point. So right here we have Owl. So if you notice all these shinobi and all that, they're from the same kind of shinobi from that night at Hirata Estate. And spoiler alert, kind of, I guess. Uh, those are the kind that invade Hirata Estate. Those are the kind that are invading Ashina now are the kind that were invading Hirata Estate. And since they come with Owl, we can assume that Owl was after Lord Kuro all along. And if you watch the cinematic, his sword is very similar to the sword that stabbed us. So the widely believed theory is that Owl is the one that actually killed us the first time before Lord Kuro was able to save us. Because he was after the dragon's blood. And that's why he sent us into the hidden temple to wipe out Lady Butterfly. Letting us do the dirty work. Anyways, you can talk to him here.
Father, to think
That was what the same could be said for you. I was certain you died that night.
See, he was certain.
the divine.
That's it.
What?
He was certain we died because he killed us.
Remember, from this, listen, obey.
So we have two choices. He wants us to obey the Iron Code and forsake Kuro, or break the Iron Code and stay loyal to Kuro. Don't just skip through this dialogue because you may accidentally click the wrong option. There's not really a wrong option, but depending on what kind of ending you want to do. We want to do the Immortal Severance kind of endings, so we have to break the Iron Code. If you want to do the Shura ending, obey the Iron Code. But we're going to break it.
As you ask.
Again, you don't get a second chance once you do that. But now we have to fight our adopted dad. So whenever he throws two shurikens, perfect time to attack. Now if you notice, I did a thrust attack there. Don't do what I did. You should never be doing a thrust attack in this fight. He can counter it. I did it because I knew I had an opening. But as you can see, we can actually do quite a bit of vitality damage to him. He's kind of a pushover in that way, but he does have a big health bar. And you can see that range. It's crazy. But you can bait him into just doing that a lot. And we're going to take a pellet. You can fight him straight up. It's actually, once he's at about half health, it's actually beneficial to be a lot more aggressive since his posture gauge will build up. But until then, it's better to be more conservative and try and bait out those shuriken throws. But again, be careful of the range. You may just need to turn around and be ready to deflect regardless. Like there. And there. We're gonna heal. But you can see it could be more difficult, but so long as we bait them, we're doing okay. Now there, I like turned the wrong way. Do as I say, not as I do. But that should be some damage. Sometimes you can bait him into doing the shuriken throw a lot. Sometimes it's all he does. But as you can see, it's a lot of retreating and then just going back into the fight. I'm going to take a pellet. He can build up posture damage on you pretty quickly. That's what he did there. I was trying to lower it. Ooh, I jumped through his sword slash. As you can see, that posture building up quite nicely. And again, that stops us from healing for a little bit. So really need to make sure you avoid that. Get some more vitality damage. Again, avoid thrusts. Avoid thrusts. It's just gonna bite you. We're kind of creating some distance ourselves by just being a little bit more aggressive. This boss is really difficult for me to learn, so I would just watch this and study his attack patterns. Look for when I'm deflecting to kind of get an idea of when you should. Oh, yes. Just get some axe damage there, just because we can. Build up that posture gauge even more. I'm getting a lot of good deflections off. You may not be as lucky, or you may be luckier. Just depends kind of on your play style. So he's going to do this, where he's going to like cower. He's going to say, please. This is your opportunity to take a Tonto. And I don't know why that didn't do any damage, or rather why he didn't react. That was kind of, I don't know if that's supposed to work that way, but whatever. We kind of got screwed on that. But whatever. Anyways, you want to use Mortal Draw now. It's going to do a lot of damage, as you can see. Especially if you have the Spirit Emblems to blow. And it's going to make the second phase a lot quicker. See if you can bait out the shuriken throws just by being a safe distance away. There's one. You can see, like, eating up his health. And again, we can continue using Mortal Draw. Told you, sometimes he just only does the shuriken throws, and it's great. Mortal Draw is a little cheap, honestly, but it's so much fun in these kinds of situations. So, as long as it took us to get him down to half health the first phase, you can see with just a couple of uses of Mortal Draw how low his health goes. So his second phase is definitely the easier side if you just are again baiting. Oh, come on. Getting too greedy. I'm looking for the openings too much, and I'm not paying enough attention to deflecting. Come here. Do it. 2 shurikens. Nah, oh well. See what he does. Oh, he decides to attack us. Really, we should just be going for the posture damage now. Oh yeah, he can poison you too. It's like the oddest thing. He doesn't do that attack often, but he can. Let's heal. We got plenty of heals. Actually, a decent chance we get poisoned. Kind of surprised we walked away without getting poisoned. Alright, since he did that, I'm going to use a Tonto and heal. And then I'm going to kill him. Yep, I used the Tonto just because I knew it would give me just enough damage. And I decided to counter him. So he's a fun boss. He was a game-breaking boss for me on one of my early playthroughs when I still didn't quite get the game. But all good. Get him out of the way.